Hey friends, it's Nomen. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been suffering, if you've been sitting in a painful situation, if you feel like there is a pain inside your chest that doesn't seem to be leaving you, there's a message. It means you're not thinking big enough. It means you're not dreaming big enough. Just give it a try to a possibility of thinking maybe I'm not dreaming big enough. Maybe I'm underestimating myself. Maybe I'm underestimating the potential that I can have. Maybe I'm underestimating the power of my soul. I need to start exploring deeper, bigger goals. When you have a feet of a shoe size 12, you cannot squeeze your feet into a shoe with a size of 8. When you squeeze your feet into a shoe size 8 or smaller, your feet hurts. You're walking in a pain. Your soul is being squeezed into a mind that's smaller than its size. That's why it's painful. Pain is the sign that this is too small. Get out. Get out of that small mind, limiting beliefs, and tell yourself, I deserve bigger. I have a greater destiny. I have a greater life. And if you've been looking for a sign, this is it. You might be thinking the pain is caused by an external factors. You believe that this is caused by my trauma, this is caused by the social norms, but even if it's caused by social norms, even if it's caused by your childhood trauma, now it's time for you to unlock the trauma, so work through it, because it's the greatest teaching that you can learn. It came to me the hard way. I was not thinking big enough. I was always underestimating. I was always thinking I could just live a normal life by working in a corporate, by meeting all the social expectations and norms and meeting the standards my parents have. But there was a pain. There was a pain inside me that wasn't going away. And I thought, okay, this is caused by this, this is caused by this, this is caused by my family members, this is caused by my friends, this is caused by my childhood trauma and all that. But even despite of all of this, there's a greater message. You need to outgrow. You need to build a body and the mind that your soul can fit. You can build a life, a body and the mind that your soul can sit comfortably and walk comfortably. And it's never going to be aligned with what your ego wants. It's never going to be aligned with what your old self wants, because old self or your ego wants comfort. It's full of fears. And even today, I had all these problems with technology. I had all these problems with what I got to say, and then there's a problem with my family, which makes me think, well, I'm not good enough to give an advice on anything. I'm not good enough to say all the things that I got to say, because look at me, you're nobody. You can't even handle your life. This is the constant message that I'm receiving. So it makes me want to stop doing the recording. And this technology is breaking and breaking. I hate it. I have this hatred. And even so, I have to still stand up against all this discomfort to fulfill my destination, to fulfill my desire to send this message out, so that I feel peaceful in my soul level, peaceful and comfortable in my soul level, in who I actually am. It's never comfortable. It's never comfortable. You always, yes, you can be graceful to yourself. You can be understanding to yourself. You can take it easy. There's all these reasons why you are the way you are. But at some point you have to break the shell and take steps, takes actions, and make it into real life. Yes, you can take a rest and you can know all the reasons why you're painful, but still it's our job to get out and express what we are here to express. It can be anything. As you go along the path of discovering what your actual destiny is, what your actual body and mind size is that fits your soul, you go through a lot of problems, a lot of pain, but they are there to teach you, they are there to show you the path. And there are 3 questions you want to ask. Who is it inside of me that's suffering? Which part of my voice, which part of my ego that's suffering? Who's suffering? Who's suffering? Then the next question is, what am I learning from here? What is it that you're trying to teach me? What can I learn from this experience? It's all same. It's what? What is it? First is who is it? Second is what is it? And third is how can I apply this knowledge? Now that I know the lesson I learned, how can I apply it in the future? So I can live my happy and full life that fits the size of my soul. Sometimes the pain can be expressed in wave. It comes and goes, it comes and goes. That's why it's quite tricky. But if it's continuing, then most likely there's a message that change needs to happen. Change needs to happen. And then the change starts from within. The change starts from within, and once you decide I'm gonna grow, decide I'm gonna do it, everything seems to be possible. All of a sudden, all the opportunities come up. All of a sudden, you're in a position to conquer your dream. And that's the sign that you are on the right path. That's the sign that tells you you are living the right life. And at that point, once you know what it is, once you get the signs from within that, yes, this is what you've been looking for, you're powerful. Nobody can touch you because you are strong. You know nobody can steal from you. Nobody can touch you. Nobody can influence you because you know from within that you are living your life and you know that this is what you've been supposed to be doing, and you already won yourself, your ego. And that's the hardest battle that you have to win. And if you are someone that still decides to live the painful life in a size of a body and mind that doesn't fit your soul, if you still decide to do it because it's too hard to go other ways, I want you to not get onto somebody else's way. Don't get onto somebody else's way to learn from their mistakes, learn from their life, and move on and grow and build this life that they supposed to live. Don't try to influence them. Give them a space, an opportunity to grow, at least for the people that you love, knowing that you couldn't do it for yourself. Now that I say it, I feel comfortable. I don't know if it's going to reach many people, but my job is done. Now it's not up to me. It will go on the air and reach whoever needs to hear this. But deep inside, I feel fulfilled that I was able to do this. And I wish you, and I know that you're going to feel the same thing when you start doing what's right for you.